Hello and welcome back to Boxing Social in association with Betfred. My name is Ayman. We're here in Wembley. Fury-Whyte Undercard. With me is the one and only heavyweight drummer boy, David Adeleye. David, first of all, how's life treating you?
Good, man. I can't complain, man. I'm all good. How are you, brother? You right, yeah? Yes. Yeah, man, I'm good. I can't complain. And yeah, life's good. Life's good.
Life's good. Life's even better when you get to achieve your dream that's etched upon your left arm or left bicep there. What age did you get that tattoo?
I was about 22 when I got it. It was about 2-3 years ago. I was about 1-0. No, I got it 2 years ago then. Yeah, I was 1-0 when I got it. So I was 23. So
why specifically was that your dream? I mean, boxers kind of dream of going anywhere, winning world titles, maybe winning British titles, whatever it is you get into the sport, money, whatever it is. But why specifically that?
It's a national stadium, and then, you know, to drive past it and tell my kids one day, like, look, I boxed in a national stadium, I think will be a good honour. One day I'll be headlining it, and I think that's the next dream, and then that's when I can say I've ticked it off properly. Now I'm just, you know, just literally on the undercard and I'm just chipping away, but one day I can say I've done it all.
They say dreams do become a reality, and they're coming a reality for you. But first of all, before we get there, you've got to get through your fight. In the lead-up to the fight, you've been working with Tyson Fury, working with that camp, getting that experience. Talk to me about getting those experience with those people and learning from the likes of Tyson Fury.
Yeah, learning. Seeing how they do it and seeing how things work from the big boy himself. It's good. I think it's a humbling experience.
Anything specifically in terms of in-ring abilities that you've learned from or picked up from Tyson in the time that you spent with him?
Yeah, I learned a lot, man. Just using my attributes and using what I have and taking it, using it to my advantage. You know, and I'm taking it in on fight night. So these are the sort of things I'm going to be doing. I think we'll see on fight night what I've learned.
What is it you want to show them? Because it's been brought up about, obviously, the fight with Sokolowski wasn't your best effort there. You said that I was there for it, your call against Dominic Musa, put a very good performance, especially on the back of the last one. But what does it want to show? Because I think you were saying coming out of that, you want to put that kind of to bed now, and now you want to push forward and really kind of put that in the past with you. So what is it about showing at the weekend for you?
My skill. It's not all about brute power and knocking everyone out. Go out there and show your skill, you know. So I think that's what I'll go out there and do.
Let's have a look at the main event then, Tyson Fury versus Fury-Whyte. Good to see Dillian joining the festivities, and the fight week was a little bit doubted, but how do you see the fight going up?
I think Tyson stops him. Good fight though. It's going to be, I think that's one thing, everyone's going to get their money's worth. Everyone's complaining about the undercard. We're getting cooked online, boy. Hey, it's crazy, but I mean, at the end of the day, when you stop thinking about all of these other big shows, who was there on the undercard? Joshua against Klitschko, I can't remember the undercard. When you think about all of them big shows, like Joshua Povetkin or not, I can't remember what the undercard. I mean, you're paying that money for the main event, right? We're just here to add the topping onto the cake, so.
You know, when you see that online about that,
it's easy, man. I'm not fussed.
You're not fussed? You don't feel like slighted and then it's all way, or you want to kind of prove yourself?
No, because they don't know me. They don't. It's just the truth. They actually don't know me, so I can't take it as a disrespect. It's just what it is. It's the truth. I mean, if Tyson was on the undercard when he was on his come up and fighting like let's just say Lennox Lewis was still fighting and Tyson Fury was starting out, people would slate Tyson Fury the exact same way. And now, 10, 15 years later, they'll be paying to watch him on a big show. So I don't take it it's all right, man. It is what it is.
In terms of that main event, if you said there was one thing that Tyson Fury would have to look out for when he comes against Fury-Whyte, what is the one thing?
Left hook, I say. Fury-Whyte is a fighter, man. He's a brawler, man. He's coming to fight. That's one thing. I think with Fury-Whyte, you get your money's worth, don't you? With Tyson, you get your money's worth. So, I mean, when you're doing them and you're putting them together, it's only going to be a collision course.
And let's bring this back to you. I really enjoyed seeing you play the drums. It's something I didn't expect to see. A lot of fighters have these hidden talents. You're boxers first and foremost, but then there's stuff outside which we don't get to see. Seeing you on the drums, seeing the likes of Virgil Ortiz play the guitar. There was another fighter, I forgot his name. Amma Williams, he draws good art as well. When did you start drumming?
I've always loved it since I was a kid, but I just didn't do it in years. And then I went to my friend's house, had a drum set, I took the drums, and boom, everyone was like, what the hell? Like, they didn't know as well. And I was like, yeah, man, I've always been doing the drums. I've always loved it. So I literally surprised everyone. I sent it to my coach. I remember I sent it to my mum and dad on WhatsApp. Like, my dad was like, remember you used to love it as a kid? Like, I was like, yeah, he thought I forgot. He was trying to remind me, like, you used to play this as a kid, you know? And I was like, yeah, I still got a love for it. So, yeah, I've always loved doing the drums.
So if you weren't a boxer, would you have been a drummer in a band somewhere?
Nah, I don't think I'm good enough. Maybe if I practiced, then maybe whatnot. I would have been a Phil Collins part 2. Do you know what I mean?
Collins part 2. Well, you're quality on the drums. You're looking to be quality in the ring at the weekend. What are you showing the fans at the weekend?
A knockout and a good display, man. I'm just gonna go out and have some fun, man. That's what it's about, having fun and enjoying it. I got my coaches here, you know, I listen to them, and these people know me inside out, you know, so I just listen to what they have to say.
Final question for me. With you being part of a thriving British domestic heavyweight scene, a lot of fighters looking to kind of put themselves there, etch themselves towards that British title. Where do you think you stand in the landscape with a win at the weekend, with all the other fighters in the mix too?
Climbing up the ladder, just going up step by step by step, and my time's coming, man. You can't beat God's time, and what's written can't be changed. Do you know what I mean? Manifestation, I wrote it down, it can't be changed. So my time's coming.
Dave, an absolute pleasure speaking to you. Thank you so much for speaking to Boxing Social. Wish you all the best of the weekend. Cheers, champ.